Joining me right now is Turning Point USA founder and author of the MAGA Doctrine, Charlie Kirk. Charlie, good to have you here. You know, we thought you would be a really appropriate person to talk about this because I know you've experienced a lot of the hate firsthand yourself. What is it that some of these people, like Chuck Schumer right now, need to understand about civility?
Well, look, words have real consequences and real actions. You know, it was about a year and a half ago, I was in a breakfast diner in Philadelphia with the great Candace Owens, and we were stormed out by left-wing activists. Mind you, that was not covered very much by the mainstream media at all. And this has been a pattern by the radical left, going after Trump supporters after the rally in Minneapolis when they were assaulting young women that were wearing MAGA hats. At Turning Point USA, we have had students bear sprayed. We have had them punched in the face at University of California, Berkeley, as you saw recently. We've had students completely targeted for their beliefs, and Congresswoman Stefanik did a heroic thing by standing up for the truth and standing up for the president during that impeachment sham, and now you're seeing that she's being targeted because of it. But look, we're on the front lines of what's happening on our college campuses across the country, and I can tell you that when you wear a Make America Great Again hat, unfortunately there's a price with it, and sometimes that price means that the radical left might come after you physically, and that is a sad state of affairs if that happens in the United States of America. And Howard Dean, how dare you? How dare you validate these sorts of threats and this sort of indecency? And I, for one, am so tired of hearing, oh, President Trump is dividing America. Wait a second. Your side is tearing up State of the Union addresses. Your side is punching Trump supporters in the face. Your side is validating these sorts of attacks from someone like Howard Dean, who was once a leading presidential candidate and former head of the DNC.
It's mean, and it's dangerous, and we see it all the time, and they keep getting away with it, Charlie. Why do they keep getting away with it?
Yeah, I mean, they get away with it because the media covers for them. I want you to imagine if when Candace and I got stormed out of that breakfast place, if it was conservatives or people wearing Make America Great Again hats wreaking this sort of havoc and this sort of incivility. And it's a very dangerous time right now when the Democrats refuse to condemn this sort of violence. In fact, Chuck Schumer encouraged it against Justice Gorsuch and Justice Kavanaugh as recently as last week.
You know, there used to be such a thing as tolerance. There used to be such a thing as an appreciation for intellectual diversity. And Charlie, I mean, those feel like years that, you know, are light years, frankly, away. I mean, I think back as a kid, and there was certainly, you know, growing up in New Hampshire, you had the ability to put out whatever sign you wanted, right, for whatever presidential candidate you wanted. And, you know, the neighbor next door may be on the other side of the fence politically, but you still got together to watch the Super Bowl. I mean, it was a very different time, and I think it's a dangerous, dangerous road we're going down here, Charlie, and I'm not sure how to change it or how it gets fixed.
Well, look, yeah, I mean, the final thought on this is that conservatives continue to be the ambassadors of decency and dialogue and mutual respect. You don't see conservative Trump supporters waiting outside of Bernie Sanders rallies and assaulting them and getting in their face. You don't see conservatives wearing masks in the street of Portland beating gay Asian journalists like they did Andy Ngo because he dared to film them and he dared to try to figure out what's going on. And so, look, it's a dangerous precedence being set here, and I'm afraid that the leadership of the Democrat Party, Maxine Waters, Hillary Clinton, Eric Holder, you played the clip, you know, the very effective clip that portrays this. They're encouraging it. It's as if they want uncivilized dialogue, if not political bedlam in America. We have to reject that because the more we're able to be decent with each other, that's actually how we're going to be civil in our country and reject the radical left's impulses to try to divide our country.
Well said, sir. Thank you so much, Charlie Kirk.
Thank you.